This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Dublin Celtic Tigers and the Cleveland Browns.
Harrison Butker is set to kick off.
The first 2 months of the regular season down. What will the final two bring us as we're off in Week 9? Taken in at the 3. And he'll be stopped up at the 25.
First down and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
They'll throw on first down with Jackson. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he's going to lose yardage and be backed up to the 25. He was unable to shake free there, and they'll cover him for a loss of a yard.
The 25-yard line.
That pass play wound up for negative yardage, so here's second and 11. Now it's Jackson. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down.
Brandon, we saw these defenders flying to the football in their win last week, and nothing has changed. They're still moving around quickly and forcing incompletions.
Third down, Jackson. He's going to loft one deep left side here. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off around the 27. They may have thrown the interception. Obviously less than ideal, but I think they also sent a message that they're going to push the ball downfield in this one.
Yeah, not afraid to take their shots right away, huh? What was that, like a 9-9-9 route? 9 meaning go? Just went ahead and went for it. Didn't work out so well because it certainly appeared the defense was prepared. But I'm with you. Okay, so it didn't work this time. Doesn't mean we won't try it again later.
On first down, Levy. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here. And it'll bring up a second and 13. Play action now. Here's Mayfield. And this is taken in one-handed. What a catch. 15 yards on the play. First down.
Gotta love the catch. I think you gotta love the gloves as well.
Yeah, these one-handed catches, that was great. And they're fun. They're becoming a little more ho-hum, aren't they?
Yeah, they really are. And I know that it sounds like we're taking credit away from the guys, and we don't mean that at all. They really work hard on this one-handed catch thing. But I think the gloves have to be helping in a big way.
And able to get a couple as he's across the 40 to the 41.
Defensively here, you're facing a top-5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high-powered, you've got to find a way to hold them under 20. Because to me, that's the magic number. 20 points scored gives yourself you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
And I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
From the 41, Mayfield. And finding the tight end Hooper. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. 17 yards on the catch and run. It's a first down.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Now a give right side. Levy. And they went the wrong way there. Losing yardage back at the 43-yard line. They'll lose a yard there, and it's second and 11.
Brings up second and 11.
Second and 11 now. Working out of the gun, Mayfield. Looking for his tight end on the corner. It's complete. And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line. A gain of 13. It's It's a first down. From the gun, Mayfield. And he's got his man in stride, complete.
Mayfield's pass.
That was play number 7 on this drive, and it got him 7 yards.
Gain of 7 brings up 2nd and 3 at the 23-yard line.
On second down, Levy. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. 12 yards there and a first down. Quite the opening drive march they're on right now.
It looks a lot like what we saw in practice prior to the game, doesn't it? You know, because on that last big practice beforehand, you go through your offensive script. You go through your play calling. You go through all the stuff and establish things. And it looks like it's going like clockwork right now for them.
And a good physical run that time. He's going to wind up gaining 5 on that one.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
5 brings up 2nd and 5.
The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. Now before this second down play, we'll get whistles and a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Now 2nd and 5. Snap will come from the 6. And a give this time to the tailback. And he'll be stopped up at the line of scrimmage with a flag down. Let's check on the call. So some holding over on the left side of that O-line.
And I know for the guys trying to move those big defensive people, they'd love for them to stay in one spot. But they move around so quick and so fast that sometimes you just have to grab them.
They'll come up now on a 2nd and long after the hold. They go play action. Mayfield. And it's caught. And all the way yard line there before crossing over out of bounds. They get 14 yards, but not enough for the first down due to the previous penalty. On 3rd down, Levy, and he's in. Touchdown, Browns. A great play there. His 19th touchdown now on the season, and the Browns have taken the early lead. It's up and through to make it 7-0 Browns.
Makes the score Browns 7. Celtic Tigers nothing.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. This one fielded at the 5. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
First down and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. They had the interception last time. It led to the opening touchdown. So now 7-0 the score as they start 1st and 10.
Jackson on the
and he goes nowhere. He'll lose yardage back at the 17.
Tackle made back at the 17-yard line.
After 7-0 on EA Sports.
Browns 7, Celtic Tigers nothing.
And he goes across the 20 to the 22.
The ball carried by number 39. He was taken down at the 22-yard line. A gain of 4. And it's 3rd down.
On 3rd down, Jackson going to throw right side here, complete. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. So a decent gain, but all for naught on the penalty.
It's too bad, isn't it? They were feeling pretty good about it. The only people celebrating, the guys who just gave up that play.
There's Jackson on 3rd and long. And the throw there going to be incomplete. The passing game not in sync here early. And now it's 4th down.
That looks like it's going to be 2 empty possessions now to start this football game. I think they're going to have to sit down and talk about what worked for them last week in their win. Sometimes you over-game plan, overthink things. Get back to what works.
It's a 39-yard punt, 8 on the return. And the Browns have a short field in front of them now as they take over 1st and 10. go play action here on first down. Flushed out right. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. A very solid gain of 27.
So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20.
They run the counter. Levy, and forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. They'll wind up losing 4 yards on the play, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 14. From the shotgun, it's Mayfield. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. Austin Hooper, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Browns are going to tack on to their advantage. Butker on for the PAT. And it's good to make it 14-0.
Makes the score Browns 14. Celtic Tigers nothing. Harrison Butker is set to kick off.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away.
That'll be taken about a yard deep.
And he'll be out of bounds across the 25.
Take over. 1st down and 10. At their own.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. This is their 3rd drive. Right now, maybe not about points, just about getting something. They haven't gotten a 1st down yet in this game.
It's a mental barrier you don't think about until you go a couple of drives without getting a 1st down. Then all of a sudden it looms big. It gets harder and harder to actually attain that first down.
On 2nd down, they'll try and run the counter. And he'll get this up only to about the 33. It'll be a pickup of a couple, and it leaves them with a 3rd and 3.
Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
Jackson looking to throw on 3rd. Going right side here, and that's complete. And all the way in for the touchdown. A big play there. His 1st touchdown on the year. And his guys are able to make this a close game again. They were already down 2 scores early. They needed something to try to stem that tide, and that certainly qualifies. A big play to get him in the end zone.
It qualifies indeed because, let's face it, drive, turn it back over. This game could be 88 and out the gate early.
What? 88 and out the gate?
Yeah.
What's that?
Well, listen, I used to hear my old man talk about it. Usually meant that thing's done.
Well, now that they got the touchdown, it's not 88 and out the gate. We still got a good game going ahead of us. Well, that holding call set him up with not great field position.
Not at all when you tack on the penalty. With that field position after the return wasn't terrific, it's not a great starting field position as well.
Mayfield. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. And incomplete. Crisis averted. Almost picked. Instead, 2nd down.
Well, I guess we just discovered that someone is certainly not going to sit back and just take it in this game, huh?
No, they were trying to get that touchdown back in one shot.
One shot, trying to help out his defense and let the other team know they were coming after him.
On 2nd down, Mayfield again. Looking middle, and that's complete. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. That one a gain of 20 and a 1st down.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
We've hit the 2-minute mark of the 2nd quarter. 14-7. Coming up in a couple of minutes, we'll get you to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. The coach will have stats and scores from earlier today in the NFL. He's got a first down and then some at midfield. And now off to the races down the right side. And he'll score. Touchdown, Browns. A big play there. His 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Browns add 6 to their lead. Butker now to add the extra point. It's good, and it is now 21-7.
Makes the score Browns 21. Celtic Tigers 7.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. Fielded just outside the goal line. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
First down and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it.
Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off around the 37. And they have possession, and they have it at the 38-yard line. You don't see this often. A quarterback of his caliber, 2 first-half interceptions.
It's absolutely surprising because it happens so rarely. You're searching for what reason, what's going on out there. It's not just maybe the defense is playing well. Is his horoscope off? His biorhythms? What is it?
You went horoscope on us, David.
Maybe REM sleep was off. I'm trying to come up with something.
13 yards to pick up there. Good for a Cleveland first. First down, Mayfield. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable second. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. A great effort there with touchdown number 20 on the year. And the Browns add on to their lead. Butker on for the PAT. He knocks it through. It's 28-7.
Makes the score Browns 28. Celtic Tigers.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And they're going to start in a hole as he's brought down at the 11.
For most people, the excitement of a kickoff return is to see a long one that goes back in the opposite direction. But for the guys covering it, it's being able to stop them deep in their own territory. How about that incredible form tackle right there? Shoulder into ball carrier, and down he goes.
5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down.
86.
Jackson from the shotgun. He's going to let this one go deep. Oh, and for the 3rd time, Jackson going to be intercepted. Picked off right around the 43. And the possession is theirs at their own 43-yard line.
Their own 43-yard line.
The Cleveland offense ready to go. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys.
Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Christian Fulton. And they are going to set up shop at the 32-yard line. He had a little bit of the turnover bug last week, 3 interceptions. Not an absolute disaster, but another one here. Do you start to get a little worried?
You worry about your team as a whole because you have to find a way to make those interceptions, quote-unquote, go away, and that means your defense. They've got to go out there and set change and at least hold people to field goals. And if that keeps happening, they lose confidence in the quarterback, and then no one plays well.
It's a gain of 9.
Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. Throwing again on second down. Jackson flush to his right. And that is incomplete, stopping the clock with 5 seconds to go. They tried to throw on second down, unsuccessful. Now it's 3rd and 1. A handoff as they run the counter play. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far. As we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach. The Browns are going to get the second half kickoff, and they've got this lead as well as we are back and underway. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Browns drive about to get started. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on.
And with a flag down, he goes down. So they're able to sack him. Now the penalty looks like it could be holding. Let's find out. So they will take the sack instead of the penalty.
And it takes another down off the series. But the biggest one of all, do you want to tell the guy who just got the sack that it no longer counts?
No.
No, not at all.
Throwing here to start the drive as they connect left side. Give him 14 on the play. And that'll lead here to a 3rd down.
A gain of 14 yards brings up 3rd down.
Now Mayfield. Throwing right, and that's complete. Breaks the tackle. He's got room to run. And he makes it all the way down to the 31. A big play there on 3rd down for the Browns. And even 40 yards. A first down throw for Mayfield. Thrown across his body, and it's intercepted. Picked off inside the 10. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Now a handoff here to his running back. And able to get this one out just shy of the 25 at the 24. 15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely. First down.
First down, Dublin.
Jackson. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked off at the 39. And the return will be stopped at the 34-yard line.
The Browns take over.
So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material.
They throw right away, and that's complete out on the right side. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. 13 yards to pick up there. Good for a Cleveland first.
21-yard line.
They'll run on first down. Levy.
Jordan Brooks on the tackle.
They know that old expression, it's not my night. It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
And every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. That one, a first down pickup of 8. Here's Mayfield. This is caught, and he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. Austin Hooper with his 2nd TD of the game, his 6th on the year. And the Browns are going to tack on to their advantage. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead.
Browns 35, Celtic Tigers 7.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 25-yard.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. They have been struggling. I would imagine at halftime they went through some possible changes. Well, those changes aren't working, so now where do you go?
I think that now it's much more in their head. And what I mean by that is just what you said. You've gone over the changes. I bet they were pretty clinical at the half, not too emotional. They might need to go to the emotional side because you've got to find something, some spark somewhere. And so far, just being calm hasn't exactly worked.
They need any spark at this point. 15 yards on the play, first down.
And a Dublin first down.
And he'll give it here to his running back. He's got a first down and then some at midfield. 30, 10, touchdown. A great play there. His first touchdown on the year. And his guys are able to close that gap just a bit. Well, if they're going to make a game of this in the second half, they need a few big plays to go their way. That's one.
And the way to get it done is to also conserve time. So to your point, that big play right there, now you're not moving the ball downfield, taking time off the clock. You're leaving yourself a better avenue to continue to try and make a comeback.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Cleveland offense ready to go. And now you've got the clock winding down here in the third quarter. Your 3 scores to the good. What's your approach on this drive?
Too early to fully commit to playing the clock game. Yet at the same time, you're also not going pell-mell like you would in 2-minute offense. This is what NFL offenses call 4-minute football. Take the clock out of the game a little bit, wind it down, but at the same time, keep advancing the ball down the field.
Now a nice throw here, right side. He hauls it in. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. That one good for a first down pickup of 18 yards. Now a give, right side. Levy. And a nice move will yield nothing as he's stopped behind the line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness, he's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
Makes it 3rd down and 12 yards to go.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Mayfield now from the 50. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. A big play there as they get the conversion on 3rd and 13.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10.
And we're back now here in Cleveland.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10.
A lot of happy faces in the crowd at this point as their guys have a big lead here to start quarter number 4. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
3-yard line.
Mayfield looks to throw toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Charles, you said earlier this defense is probably going to need to hold these guys right around 20 or under that if they were going to have a chance. It was evident pretty early on that wasn't going to happen.
Yeah, they left 20 behind a long time ago in this game, didn't they? It looks like they're headed towards a big, big number. But 20 was the threshold because that kept them in the ball game and kept the pressure off of their own offense.
On 2nd down now, Levy. And there is nowhere for him to cut back as he's taken down in the backfield. He'll wind up losing 3. And now it's 3rd down. And now we've got flags down. Looked like one of the Browns might have moved. A bad time for a false start penalty as they're backed up now for 3rd and goal. Mayfield off the play fake. And he's got it. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. A terrific job there to keep him out of the end zone. And now it'll be 4th and goal. To throw, Mayfield. Oh, hit as he throws, and this is going to be incomplete. He had 3 touchdowns already, but won't get a 4th here, and the ball will go over on the goal line stand. Now Jackson back into his end zone. And my goodness, another interception. Good positioning, and it's picked off. When you're on your own 1-yard line like they were, oftentimes you're thinking just run on any down, get some space there. They elect to throw it. It cost them.
You get the sense that they were banking on the element of surprise, right? Everyone expects you to run it there. Let's take a shot. Let's throw it. Try and create some space, some room. And it went awry, didn't it?
At the 11-yard line.
On 2nd and goal, Mayfield. And he's taken to the ground, but he was pulled down by the face mask. Here come the flags. And I believe this is going to be a first down. So now after the face mask penalty, here's 1st and goal. Now a play fake here on 1st down. And this is caught. Touchdown, Cleveland. Austin Hooper there to make the grab. And the Browns take advantage of field position on the turnover to cash this one in. And the lead will grow by 1 more.
Makes the score Browns 42. Celtic.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21.
22-yard line.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. That one unable to develop, never got going. A loss of a couple, and it's 2nd down.
At the 21-yard line.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. 3rd down, now even tougher. 3rd and 13 after that loss of a yard.
3rd down.
From the gun, Jackson. And now here is another interception. Picked off at about the 31. And his guys will take over at the 30-yard line. Keep in mind, he had the 3-interception game last week, so we requested to talk with him this week. He was all smiles. He's still all smile.
Yeah, we didn't jinx him at all, did we? No. Because ordinarily that happens. Things fall off, but not in this case. I think a lot of it goes back to his technique. His ability to see the quarterback throw the ball while understanding where the receiver is running his route allows him to make a lot of plays on the football, and he's taking it away at a really high rate.
A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be 2nd down.
A gain of 9 brings
Mayfield now.
At the 2-yard line.
And this will be caught. And the carnage continues. It's another touchdown.
Well, business as usual for them. Well on their way to another victory. Riding a serious wave of momentum from what we've seen. And so far, they haven't met their match. So if you're going to play this team in the future, your mission is clear. You better be ready to play and match their firepower.
And his kick is good.
Score Browns 49. Celtic Tigers 14.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And he gets it out to the 25-yard line. Flag down. This could set him back. They were trying to create some space to run. They created the penalty.
And you work on it so much. You work on it so hard. But it's tough to simulate game speed in practice. And that often runs you into a penalty.
Now a handoff looking right. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10. At the 11-yard line.
So it's our visitors with the football as we get you reset. They're looking at 2nd down now as they search for a consolation score. And some room for him there as he'll take this up to about the 15. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
The 15-yard line. 5 yards on the play. And it's 3rd.
They go play action now. Jackson. He's got his man on the crossing route. And he will have a first down at about the 21-yard line. Able to get what they need to keep the drive going with a 6-yard pickup on 3rd down. They run the counter now on 1st down. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. That good for 22 and a first down.
We'll definitely see some open running lanes, and he's taking advantage of it right now, but that shouldn't be a surprise. Defense has the lead. They're playing for the pass first.
A couple of first downs, has the football positioned at the 43 as they come up 1st and 10. Here's Jackson to throw. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off around the 41. And he'll take this all the way down inside the 40. Thought he had the pick. Flag comes in for PI, so cancel it out.
Interference. Oh, a killer for them. Thought they had a nice play. Instead, they'll be marching off yardage against them.
A handoff as they run the counter play. And a short gain there down to the 37-yard line.
26.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7.
A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6. Oh, wait, hold everything. A timeout has been called. Seemingly silly with 1 second remaining in this game. One last shot for Jackson. He's going to let it fly. And this is caught. And a little bit of a consolation prize there. He's into the end zone. Won't win them the game, but they do get the score with all zeros showing.
But some fantasy players are really happy with that score.
Just a formality now, but here's the extra point. And the kick is good, but obviously it won't matter as they're going to go down in defeat here. This one's over.
Celtic Tigers.
Well, on the one side, if you try to take away something positive from this game, they played to the final whistle, getting the touchdown there. But still, all for naught.
I'd say give them points for positivity. I like that. That part is good. But I often wonder, when the game is settled and the clock is run out, do we really need to kick the extra point?
Oh, yeah. It's silly. It's silly.
It doesn't make any sense to me. I know that people have explained before, well, you got to play it all the way through. Come on, this thing was done.
They continue to cruise through this first half of the schedule as they move to 8-0 now on the campaign. And they'll get to stay home again next week as the Pittsburgh Steelers come to town. Meanwhile, for the Dubliners, it's just their 2nd loss so far to go along with their 7 wins. And they're going to get an extra week to stew over this as they're not back in action until week 11.